Welcome to your practice today. Today we are going to focus on all joints in your body, and you will see through the practice that we will go from the toes all the way to the crown of your head. For each joint, we will have approximately about 3, sometimes 4 or 5 poses. It depends what type of a joint that is. So let's come and start on your chair. You can sit on a chair. And as you sit on a chair, we will start with your toes and we will start with your ankles. So please, as you are here, just pick up your right foot and just rest just kind of that foot on the other leg, okay? And then as you are here, I would like you to take your thumbs and gently start kneading the sole of the foot all the way from the base of your heel through the middle part, through the inner arch of that foot, through the outer arch of that foot, and then going into the mount of a big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, okay? Wonderful. And then also massaging the base of your toes, okay? Beautiful, just like that. Good. And then slowly, just kind of what you can do now is you place the fingers of the left hand in between the toes. So see if you can do that. And as you do that, squeeze just nicely the right hand. So you squeeze just kind of that right foot and then release. And again, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, and open your fingertips, squeeze and open the fingertips, spread them apart one more time, just like that. And then slowly, I want you to turn the toes toward your leg and then turn the toes toward just kind of, the sole of the foot. And again, you go out and in and out and in and out and in. Beautiful. And then nice circles in your ankle. Very nice. Good. Excellent. Just like that, easy, nice circles there. You can see how the ankle is stiff, especially in the morning, and then slowly reverse the rotation. Excellent. Feet are really important, for the balance, for the stability, and then nicely relax, release. And then just simply, you can create some blood flow, tapping nicely on the foot and on the bottom. And then gently shake just kind of, the foot, just like this. And then relax, release. We'll do the same thing nicely on just kind of, the other foot. So again, start kneading nicely from the heel of the left foot. Beautiful. And then go through your inner arch, outer arch, center of the foot, mount of a big toe, second toe, mount of a third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, and then big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, and fifth. Beautiful, just like that. And then again, take your index finger between the big toe and second toe, second, third, fourth, fifth finger. Really bring it in, just kind of that foot, and then squeeze your foot with your hands. Squeeze, 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 and then open the fingertips apart from each other. And again, squeeze and press the fingertips apart from each other. And again, squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze and open, pause. Beautiful. And then again, bring just kind of toes away from you and then towards you. And again, away and towards you. Beautiful. Just few times, just like that. Wonderful. And then slowly, again, rotation in your ankle. Just very gently holding with your left hand, shin So you can stabilize just kind of a little bit that left leg, and then nicely creating the rotation there. And then slowly rotation the opposite direction. Wonderful. And then slowly again, you just stop your hands, create the blood flow, and then the sole of the foot, and then the inner and outer ankle. And then you can again shake the foot a little bit just like that, and then relax and release. Beautiful job. So what I would like you to do now, come to stand up. You will now need for this part of the class 2 blocks, okay? So we are going to start moving to the next joint, and that's your knee joint, okay? So for the knee joint, I would like you to place 2 tall blocks nicely just kind of, in front of you, and actually have also a fold blanket, just like this, little fold blanket, okay? And you place it also right there behind, the blocks, okay? So have that ready. And then when you get just kind of, the blocks and the blanket ready, you have your feet about hip width apart. You ground through the mound of the big toes, your inner heels, outer heels, mound of the little toes, and you nicely externally rotate your arms, lift through the crown of your head, shift the weight of your body to your heels. Take 3 deep inhales, 3 deep exhales, right here where you are. Wonderful. 1 deep inhale and exhale. Now place your hands on the hips and then place about 1/3 of the foot on that blanket. And then see if you can place the other foot same way. So feet are about hip width apart or slightly just kind of, wider. And you can see that you can feel a little bit more stretch for your calves doing that. If you feel like you can go a little deeper, so bringing a little bit more of the foot into the blanket, if it's doable, please do so. And then nicely inhale, you rise up with your arms, just easy breath in and out, engaging the front of your thighs, hugging them, contracting them into the thigh bones. And then slowly on the exhalation, just relax and release your arms down. You have the blocks in front of you, hinge from your hips, and see if you can bring your fingertips on the blocks. If that's not doable, you can have the chair there, okay? Spread the toes, shift the weight of your body, your hips over your ankles, and lift up your kneecaps by contracting your quadricep muscles, your front thighs, shoulders away from your ears. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale. And if you want to go deeper, you can of course bring the blocks a little bit lower down. And for track 2, you can remove the blocks and bring your fingertips on the floor. The main thing is that you keep your hips over your ankles and you contract the front of your thighs. You can see that my neck is a natural extension of my spine. Beautiful. And then slowly, micro bend the knees, shift the hips back, hands on the hips. That is the last part of your body that comes up. Beautiful. So that's a first pose for knees, but you can see how beautifully it affects also your ankles. Second pose that we are going to do for your knee joints is going to be a lunge, okay? So you can take blocks, or again, you can do lunge and using the chair to support you if you need a little more height. Step in that space between your blocks. On the inhalation, you reach through your arms, you lift up, and then on the exhalation, you hinge from your hips, you touch the blocks. Step your right leg nicely back, okay? So again, we are focusing on the knees, meaning that the left knee is over the ankle bone, and we are not bending the right knee, the back knee. We are actually engaging that quadricep, the front of the right thigh, in. We are contracting in that thigh bone, and then gently stretch through that right heel, slightly back. Shoulders away from your ears, stay with it. So this is a beautiful, beautiful stretch. You can see that again, we are focusing on the knees, but also your hips and even your ankles and toes are engaged. Step your right foot forward. Take a nice deep inhale and then step your left leg back. As you step your left leg back, again, pay attention that the right knee is over the ankle bone, that it's not leaning too much forward. Very important for the knee health. And then again, contract the front of the back left thigh and then press that left heel slightly away from the crown of your head, shoulders away from your ears. Just breathe in and out. Wonderful. Step your left foot forward. And one more time, step your right leg back. Very good. You know what you are doing. Left knee over the ankle bone. Breathe. Very nice. Another nice deep inhale and exhale. Stepping your right foot forward. Stepping your left leg back. Knee over the ankle bone. Extending through the back heel. Outstanding. And then slowly step the back foot forward, lift through the crown of your head, exhale, nicely fold forward, hands on the hips, and then gradually, nicely you come up, reach through your arms, and on the exhale, relax and release. Another pose for your knees will be a pose where you are going to use just one block, okay? You place the block on the left side, and then you step your left foot on that block. And then you step your right leg slightly back, hands on the top of your thighs. You bend the right knee over the ankle bone. Make sure that you are left heel to right inner arch. You rotate the left side of your torso toward me. You gently ground through the back right heel, spread the toes, and you gently press also into that left heel. And move just kind of, that left knee, that it's aligned at least with the big toe or a second toe on the left foot. And then if you can join me with your arms nicely extending to the sides, look over your right shoulder, make sure that it's parallel to the floor. Look over your left shoulder, relax the shoulders away from your ears. Just a nice deep inhale and exhale. Press the heels into the floor, into the block. Yes, beautiful. And then slowly on the exhalation, hands on the hips, and you move that right foot in. Beautiful. And then I would like you to bring the block to the right. And as you bring it to the right, again, stepping about 2.5 feet, 3 feet away, you step your right foot on, that block. And then you step your left leg slightly back. And then again, hands on the top of your thighs, bend the right knee over the ankle bone. Beautiful. And knee is pointing toward the big or second toe, ground through the heel of the left foot. Rotate the right side of your chest forward. Inhale nicely, rise up with your arms. On the exhalation, open up your arms, turn the palms down, look over your right shoulder. Press gently into that back right heel, spread the toes there. And then press into also your right front heel. Very good, just breathe in and out. Nice deep inhale and exhale, keeping that right knee over the ankle bone. Keeping the top of the knee aligned with the big toe on that right foot. And then hands on the hips. And then slowly again, you can come all the way out of the pose. Beautiful, excellent job. So we will be continue now to our hip region, okay? So you can clear your yoga mat for a second. And what I would like you to do is to keep your feet slightly wider than your hips. Hands just kind of, on the top of your thighs. And then I would like you to start gently creating circles clockwise direction. You can start first, okay? And then as you do that, just releasing any tension from the hips, from the lower back. You can start with very, very small circles. And as you warm up with 8 or 12 of them, then you can slowly then just nicely go to the bigger circles. And then slowly just reverse. Again, start with small circles and then very slowly opening nicely the circles. Beautiful, just like that. Wonderful. So this is for the opening of the hips. Very, very nice. And 2 more just like that. And then slowly, nicely come all the way back to the center, okay? So what I would like you now to use is use one block, okay? And come all the way on your back. We will be doing a bridge pose. So nicely come down. And as you do, feet about hip width apart. You can place the block between your knees, either narrow size or just medium size, whatever feels comfortable to you. Releasing the heels down, and you bring the heels close toward your fingertips. And then as you are here, there is between the chin and chest space, like you have a tennis ball there. And then as you press through the feet, inhale, just lift the hips nicely, come up. So you're nicely working your hips now, hip flexors. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. And breathe. Keep that block helping you to keep the right distance between your feet, between your knees. Nice deep inhale and exhale, breathing in and out through the nostrils. And then slowly on the exhalation, come all the way down from the upper part of the spine down into your sacrum. Take a deep inhale and exhale. You can be creative, maybe change the size of the block if you want to, and then slowly press through the feet and come nicely up again. And as you are in the bridge pose, what is really important for the hips is that as you press the feet into the floor, that you keep gently hips rising up, because they have a tendency to sink as you hold the pose. So make sure that you press the feet into the floor to keep the hips lifting. And then slowly coming all the way down, relax, release. Beautiful. And we will do it one more time, pressing the feet into the floor. And by the power of your legs, you bring your hips up. Nice, easy breath in and out. Very good. Excellent. And then slowly on the exhalation, simply relax and release. Place the block aside for a second. Take a nice, easy breath in and out. Wonderful. And then what I would like you to do is you just take, the 2 blocks, you keep them together, and then you place your feet on the block so that the soles of your feet are, together, and you are opening these to what we call a little butterfly, okay? And then you can lift the hips slightly, move just kind of the hips a little bit, just kind of toward the blocks, just slightly. You are creating a diamond shape, with your hips, and then nicely opening your arms slightly to the sides. We will take a few inhales and exhales. You can see how beautifully you are opening through your inner hips. Just take 5 deep inhales and exhales right here. Just easy breath in and out. Wonderful. And 2 more inhales and exhales. And then slowly, gently, you can place your hands on the outside of your thighs and then bring your knees together. Wonderful. So for the next pose for the hips, that is going to be more targeting your piriformis, your gluteus muscles, and your outer hips. You can use either wall or no wall. I will use the wall because it's an easier way for a lot of folks. So what you can do is you come just kind of, close to the wall, and what you do is one just kind of foot is against the wall, and then you place the ankle nicely on just kind of, that left thigh, and gently press the right hand against just kind of, that right inner thigh, pointing the toes on that right foot toward your body. So this is one way. This can be done also sitting, of course, on a chair, or if you want to go a little bit deeper with this, you can come all the way on your yoga mat and just kind of, doing it this way, flexing the toes, pressing just nicely left thigh toward your body, and then the right knee away from you. Couple of more deep inhales and exhales. This is really a phenomenal stretch for your piriformis. Usually just kind of people suffering with sciatica, this is a really, really great pose to do. And then slowly relax and release. Wonderful. And we'll go to the other side. So again, I will start from the very simple variation, and that is just kind of taking the left ankle on the top of just kind of that right thigh, pressing the left hand against just kind of, that left thigh, pointing the toes on the left foot toward that left shin. So that's one variation. Again, you can do this sitting up on a chair, that would work perfectly, or you can go again a little bit deeper, being on just kind of, the yoga mat, still flexing the toes, moving the left knee away from your body and pressing with your hands to bring that right thigh closer to you. And then slowly relax, release, and for a second, you can then gently sway your knees from side to side. Perfect, just like that. That releases the tension from the inner and outer hip work that we have done. Perfect. And then slowly coming back to the center. Roll onto one side. And we will now move to the other part of just kind of our body, our joints, and it's going to be our wrists, okay? So for this, you can either sit on a chair or you can stand up, whatever just kind of is more comfortable to you, okay? So what I will do is I will be, sitting on a chair, so it's easier for you to see what's happening. And what I would like you to do is, you just nicely interlace your fingers, okay? And as you interlace your fingers, you gently start moving, nicely the wrists in one direction, okay? So you just kind of, nicely moving just in the wrists, okay? Good. Excellent. Now, this is really, really very important part of our body, very important joint, because we just need to have sometimes a lot of support, from the hands, but also we work a lot, on the computers, being on our phones, so the wrist can become very, very tight. And the other way around, so you just kind of do the same thing. Beautiful, just like that. Nice. And you do, again, just kind of 12 to 15, on each side. Wonderful. And then what I want you to do is just go from side to side, just like that. Yes. Nice. So something that we can do actually, watching TV, right? Or taking a little break, computer break. Good. And then just kind of relax, release. And then what I would like you to do is just take just nicely your right arm, palm of the hand is down, and you press with your left hand nicely toward your body. So that left hand is pressing onto the right hand is gently resisting. The fingertips are down, right? So nice, deep inhale and exhale. That's it, beautiful. Nice. Good. And then slowly relax, just kind of, and release. This time, what I want you to do is same arm, just kind of relax, the fingertips down and place your hand on the top and just nicely just kind of, press on just kind of, the front of, the hand. Just breathe, nice deep inhale and exhale. Wonderful. And then simply what you do is just kind of, gently move like you have water on your hands and you want to just kind of dry it out, just like that. Good, excellent. And then relax, release. We'll do the same thing on the other arm. So left arm, beautiful. And first what we will do is we'll just kind of, bring the palm up and releasing the fingertips down toward the floor. And then again, we are pressing with the right hand. Very good. So left shoulder, elbow, wrist in one level, so not anywhere higher, but you are just right there. Just breathe in and out. Good, excellent. And again, just kind of you stay for 10, 15 seconds, just like that. Very nice. And then gently relax and release. Beautiful. And then you again, extend the arm, relax the fingertips down, press, nicely on, I would call it now the back of the hand, right? I called it the front, but it's the back of the hand. Wonderful. And then again, what you do is just gently, now you can just kind of move both of your hands, move those elbows a little bit higher. Very nice, like football ball, and you have flags on the top of it. Yes, just like that. Beautiful. That should feel really, really nice and releasing, for, the wrist as well. Good, beautiful. Nice. So I will now return back, on my yoga mat. Wonderful. And then what I want you to do now is use your chair to, again, just kind of further the work in your wrist and just, in your elbows as well. So what I mean by that is you place your hands on the chair and you prepare for about 3-4 cat and cows. When you go to the cat, you press into the fingertips. Inhale, you press into the fingertips. So not so much in the heels of the wrist, but as you go into the cat, you press through the fingertips. Inhale again, press through the fingertips. And one more time. Exhale, pressing through all 10 fingertips. Inhale, press there as well. And then come all the way away from it. And then bring your hands now so that the fingertips are pointing your body. Now, if you need any support there, for, the heels of the wrist, you can just kind of, do that. If you feel like it's way too deep to bring the hands down, okay? But we are going to do now the same thing. As you exhale, notice how you stretch just kind of that place between the wrists and your inner elbows. And then inhale, press through the fingertips as you go into the cow pose. Exhale, again, round just nicely your back. Inhale, lifting through the chest, pressing through the fingertips. One more time. Exhale and inhale nicely. Pause. And then bring your hands just on the chair like you had before. And then stretch in this nice variation of downward facing dog. Just to take a little break, pressing the fingertips nicely into, the chair. And then slowly come all the way nicely back toward the chair. And then what I would like you now to do is we'll a little bit just kind of step away from the chair and we will start paying attention to your shoulders. So now we are switching from your wrists and elbows to your shoulders. So what I would like you to do is have one block between your feet, and the second block is going to be in between your thighs, just like that, okay? Beautiful. So we are in our shoulders, in our shoulder girdle, okay? So as you are here, spread the toes, ground through the heels, shift the weight of your body into your heels. And then we will nicely go up halfway so that the arms are parallel to the floor. Turn the palms of your hands up and then rise up through your arms. Beautiful. On the exhale, slowly coming to the sides and then turn the palms again facing your legs. Inhale, come halfway up. Turn the palms of your hands up and then nicely bring your arms all the way up and look in that space between your arms. Exhale, relax the neck and then relax your arms, come all the way down. 2 more times. Inhale, turn the palms up, come all the way up, look up. Exhale, nicely relax and release your arms down. And 1 more time. Inhale, halfway, turn the palms up, and then come all the way up. Look up in that space. Even maybe bring the fingertips together, maybe palms of your hands together. And then simply bend your elbows, keep the fingertips nicely just kind of, together. And elbows moving all the way in the space back behind you. Hug the elbows toward each other. Beautiful. And then slowly rise up and then relax and release your arms all the way down. Beautiful. Very nice. Just take a nice, easy breath in and out. And then take your hands on your shoulders. So elbows and shoulders in one level. Nicely inhale. On the exhalation, just simply bring your elbows together. Inhale, open up and squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Shoulders away from your ears as you do that. Exhale forward. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more times. Nicely in and out. Exhale. And inhale, squeeze, 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 and then slowly, gently, nicely relax and release your arms all the way nicely down. Beautiful. Lift the shoulders, move them back and down. Lift up, back and down. That's it. You can see how gentle, progressive movements of that shoulder joint is bringing more blood flow into that region, and that's what you want to create in a very gentle way. Reverse the circle. Very nice. Relax your neck. The whole torso is relaxed. You engage your core gently and then relax and release. Now what I would like you to do is rise up with your right shoulder and release the left shoulder down. Rise up with your left shoulder and release just kind of the right shoulder down. So you go like a seesaw, up and the other one down, and again up and slowly down, and the other one goes up. That's it right there. Nice. Good. Excellent. Good. You can gently also use your neck as you go to the side. Look just kind of to the side of that right shoulder. Beautiful. And 1 more time to one side and 1 more time to the other side. Come back to the center. Beautiful. Just like that. So what I want you now to do is, again, bring your hands on the top of your shoulders. Stay where you are. I will turn the other way. Nicely, just kind of as you go forward, you bring the elbows toward each other and you relax your chin down toward the floor. And then inhale, gently look up toward the ceiling as you squeeze the elbows, back toward the back of the body. Exhale in, inhale, open up through the chest and chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, rounded upper torso. Inhale, lift through the chest. 2 more times. Exhale, keep the elbows shoulder height. Yes, just like that. 1 more time. Exhale. And inhale, lift through the chest. And then slowly exhale, relax nicely your arms all the way down. Beautiful, just like that. Wonderful. Then you can put just kind of, the blocks aside. And I would like you now to take a belt, okay? And as you will have the belt, just open up the belt just so that you have two, parts of the belt. So it's not only single one, but you fold it in half, okay? You can come back on your yoga mat, or you are already there, and squeeze just one of the blocks only between your thighs to secure your legs, shifting the weight of your body into your hips. Now take, the belt, on your right shoulder, okay? And as you place it on the right shoulder, I want you to extend through the left arm, thumbs of the left hand down, and you then bend your left elbow and you reach for the belt, lift through the chest. Then you take the other arm, right arm is coming all the way nicely up, close to your ear, bend that elbow and see if you can find the belt. And as you do, you will see that the right elbow wants to go to the side. So hug it in and then nicely lift just kind of, through that elbow up toward the ceiling. So you'll feel the deep stretch across just kind of, the left collarbone, left deltoid, left shoulder. Beautiful, just like that. Just breathe in and out, hugging that right elbow in. Very nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then remove your hands nicely off the belt. Relax just kind of the hands. Lift the shoulders and release them down. Beautiful. And then come on the opposite shoulder. And as you do, extend through your right arm, thumbs down, and then bring nicely your right hand on the belt, left hand all the way nicely up, and then bring your left hand on the belt as well. Again, left elbow close to your body, and lifting and pressing that left elbow like I have a hand on just kind of the top of your left elbow. I'm pressing it down, but you resist. And then brings that nice opening through your shoulder girdle. Take a nice, easy breath in and out. Wonderful. And then slowly on the exhalation, just relax nicely and release. Beautiful. Outstanding. You can put the blocks and you can put just kind of, the rest of the equipment away. And then I would like you now to use a chair. So we are going to close with a full spine action that is going to be through, nice getting cow while sitting up. So you sit in the first half of the chair, hands on your knees, shoulders relaxed, chin parallel to the floor. Take a breath in through the nostrils and breath out through the nostrils. One more time, breathe in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. And then slowly inhale. On the exhale, round your back. On the inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, keep your hands in one position. You can see that I'm holding my hands on my knees, squeezing the shoulder blades on the inhale. Exhale, rounding the back. So this is your cow and this is your cat. And I am really moving now all the way from the hips. So it's the hip action that is happening just kind of, in this action with the cat and cow, okay? Just around the back, inhale, squeeze the shoulders, that's it. Nicely inhale and exhale. Choose your tempo. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep going just like that. Wonderful. Good. Yes. And 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. and one, and then nicely inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of your head. Just nice, easy breath in and out. Wonderful. And then slowly, gently relax, release your hands. So bring the chair all the way, just kind of, nicely at one front, and we will have one sun salutation with the chair. Of course, you can have 2, 3, or 5, as many as you want to, but for this practice, we'll do just one to really complete the whole joint and spinal sequence. So feet about hip width apart. Inhale, reach nicely through your arms. You can even look up toward your hands and arms. Exhale, hinge from your hips, place your hands on the chair. Nice deep step with your right leg back, left knee over the ankle bone. Engage the right quadricep muscle, press the right heel back. Beautiful. Now shorten the distance about 1 foot, as you then step with your left foot into downward facing dog. So you nicely lengthen through your arms, through the torso, through your quadricep muscles. And then inhale, coming into the plank pose. So shoulders over the wrists, nicely hips, shoulders, and the heels in one position, just like a beautiful plank. And then push the hips all the way nicely back into exhalation. Then step your right foot forward, and then step your left leg to a little bit deeper lunge. Right knee over the ankle bone, shoulders relaxed. Beautiful, just like that. And then step your left foot forward. Release nicely your upper torso down, hands on the hips, and then gradually, nicely come up, reach through your arms. And then on the exhale, just relax and release your arms all the way down into Tadasana. Beautiful. Nice. And we will complete our practice here with 1 minute of breath work. So I would like you just to sit comfortably on your chair. And as you do, make sure that your shoulders are over your hips. You can rest your hands comfortably on your thighs, palms facing up or down, whatever is comfortable to you. And then as you are here, make sure that the chin is parallel to the floor, that you are not lifting chin all the way up. And we will close, paying attention to your nostril breathing. And we will close with what it's called coherent breathing, which means that we will inhale on count of 3 through the nostrils and exhale on count of 3 through the nostrils. So before we do that, I want you to tune in, feel how your feet are grounded into the floor, sitting bones on the chair, shoulders relaxed. And after next exhalation, please inhale through the nostrils. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Breathing in through the nose. 3. Breathing out through the nose. 3. Breathing in. 2, 3. Breathing out. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3. Breathe out. 2, 3. See if you can do another 3 on your own. And after next exhalation, just simply notice as you return back to the natural flow of your breath. Notice the renewal in the body. We went through every single joint in your body. You should feel spacious, open, and ready for the day. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for the practice today, and I'm looking forward to see you on the mat tomorrow. Have a great day.